the AI tools and technologies, cyber, all these technologies we are adapting to the students of graduating. Of course, the technology we teach in engineering, we teach in other branches, but the step we have taken, we are implementing the UGC mandate is that including the graduating students. So this kind of initiation we have been initiated here to take education next step, keeping in view of again future needs. I always say that yes, again I am fascinated with future because I myself implemented some of the futuristic courses in NALSA. So I always believer, follower of Alvin Toffler. Way back in 1976 he wrote a famous book called Future Shock. To avoid future shock, our education system should be in future tense rather than the past present. That is where I too, after my doctorate from JNU in NALSA last 1.5 decade, I am happy to share with you all that, of course, a law person speaking with evidence, whatever I spoke all, you can cross check. I am, last 1.5 decade, we have implemented some of the futuristic course because it's a future, that's why I thought I'll share. Sir, today, NEP 2020 talks about, multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary. But friends, I'm happy to share that last 1.5 decade in NALSA, and as a student of law again, we have done, courses combining with technology, law, management, all these things, and, the unexplored, courses. If you look at today's my, courses in NALSA, last 1.5 decade, again I am repeating, we have done, law merging with technology, law merging with management, all those, whether it's the, courses like maritime or, land related or aviation or space or remote sensing, all these courses we have combined with technology, we have combined with management principles. That is what I'm happy to share, and maybe around 4,000 to 5,000, students will be imparted, including Air Force officers, naval officers, defense people, all. So that's what, why I'm referring is, we are talking about futuristic education, and that's where, I thought I'll share, we are already implementing, but we have to go a long way, we have to. So today, all of us, since leaders of education is here, it is a time for us to think, out of box. We have to, do away with, routine courses. What next 5 years, next 10 years, what kind of courses we need. So we know when we talk about future, one thing finally I want to tell you is that yes, definitely we are talking about, Rising Telangana 2047 here or, Vikasit Bharat or, all these things, future next 22 years are going to be the challenging years for all of us, more particularly leaders of education. I think, our education system should keep in mind of futuristic thing, keeping India, a developed country. Or I always say that we are in the transition for transformation. Last point I would like to say, in this system, what kind of transition we are, what we want to transform. We want to transform India into a developing country to developed country, third world country to third largest economy, importer to exporter, and so many. So that is where this kind of situation, I think definitely education is going to play important role. Being again youth country, we have to look at the, we have to help the other countries. So that is the important thing I want to tell you all. So with this I think I'll stop here. Thank you so much for giving me.